Come back. This is All Angles on eNCA. Let's pick up on the theme of politics now, and party politics specifically. The former president of the Republic and of the ANC, Thabo Mbeki, continues his unity project in the Free State today. It's a drive to rebuild ANC structures as part of its renewal process. The party says this is an important process ahead of the national conference to be held later this year. eNCA senior reporter Sphamandla Goge is in Bloemfontein and joins us now for an update. And Sphamandla, so what do we understand to be the main objective and mission for Thabo Mbeki? What does success of this project look like once he concludes it?
The gist of it really is renewal. That's the center of everything that is happening here in Bloemfontein. He's meeting with the interim provincial committee of the African National Congress in the Free State. Our viewers will recall that the provincial executive committee was disbanded and the team comprising of people representing two dominant factions in the Free State were brought together to form the interim provincial committee. Behind me, that's where former President Thabo Mbeki is meeting with that structure, the interim provincial committee, but also their alliance partners. They include COSATU, SACP and SANCO. They are dealing with issues of renewal. What needs to be done to renew the ANC in the Free State? It's been plagued by factionalism, deep divisions that have been going on for years, allegations and issues of gatekeeping. There have been a time whereby this province at some point was not functioning properly. The structures of the ANC have collapsed. Even by President Cyril Ramaphosa's own admission, the branches of the ANC in the Free State and other provinces across the country have collapsed. So former President Thabo Mbeki hopes by the time he is done with this exercise, which by the way was started and included the former Deputy President of the governing African National Congress, Kgalema Motlanthe. And once they are done with this process, they hope that at least the structures of the ANC in this province would have been renewed. The structures of the ANC in the Free State will be functioning. By the time they go to the National Elective Congress in December, there will be structures in place. Various regions would have elected their regional executive, and the province would have convened its provincial elective congress, and then they will be in a better position to function as structures of the ANC. But for now, the structures of the ANC in the Free State have collapsed, and this exercise is designed to revive and renew the organization in the province. Let's take a listen to what Pulediso Motswening told me about the aim of this and how they hope the former president will assist them.
Indeed, the selection of Comrade Mbeki to come and be part of assisting us as we travel the journey is an ideal individual in terms of the values that he has espoused over a period of years in the ANC. A statesman and an elder whom we look up to in terms of this project of renewing the ANC.
So your comrades are saying to me this is not about unity per se, but renewal. But you're struggling with unity as we speak. Yes, you are talking about renewal, but you can't leave unity behind because this province is deeply divided.
Yesterday, as we were engaging on the substantive understanding of the two concepts, we were empowered by the understanding by the former president as to how they correlate. And you would get the outcome of our interaction in terms of how we characterize the two concepts to an extent that they are linked to one another, and ultimately, when you would have renewed the ANC, unity will just be achieved on the spot.
Sphamandla, the former ANC president is not alone on this mission, is he? Our understanding is that he's joined by some members of the National Executive Committee. Who have you seen, and what are they saying about the state of the ANC, particularly its internal structures in the Free State?
I've spotted Sibongile Pesani, who's the head of presidency at Luthuli House for the ANC. Of course, yesterday there were other ANC members who came here, particularly those who are deployed here in the Free State. But today I've only spotted Sibongile Pesani. He is inside there as the deliberations are underway. I was able to get a quick chat, with him, asking him about challenges plaguing the ANC in the Free State. And he He is also of the view that this renewal process is very crucial to get the ANC in the province renewed and revived. He did concede that this province, for many years, the ANC has been struggling with issues of factionalism here, and also the two dominant factions really have got to do with the suspended Secretary General of the ANC, Ace Magashule, and those who support the current president of the ANC, Cyril Ramaphosa, that group being led by Mxolisi Dukwane, who is opposed to Ace Magashule, and those factions have been fighting here for a very long time. But the interim provincial committee of the ANC in the Free State comprises of representatives from both factions, and they are trying now to renew the organization and to revive the structure, something that Sibongile Pesani, NEC member of the ANC, says the presence of former President Thabo Mbeki will assist in ensuring that they draw from his wisdom. Let's take a listen.
Former presidents are part and parcel of that generation that has quite a strong and deep institutional memory. Secondly, President Mbeki is one of those leaders in the organization who has championed also the economic drive. So renewal is not going only to be about structures of the organization, it's also going to help us understand the situation, the realities that we confront. So in a province like the Free State, as you know, we come from a very divided past, quite tense, quite intense, and now we really need to move away from those kind of factional tendencies. And we believe that the inclusion and involvement of President Mbeki, former President Mbeki, will also be helpful. You will remember that the current IPC is an IPC that was marshaled into existence by former Deputy President Kgalema Motlanthe. So it is part of the process to really ensure that our senior leaders at various levels, they also become part and parcel of renewing the ANC, especially in a province like ours. And we think it is making some headway.
All right, let's leave it there then. That's senior eNCA reporter Sphamandla Goge with that update from the Free State, covering the work being done by the former ANC president Thabo Mbeki in trying to, give some impetus to their attempt at getting unity and renewal. It's almost 5 years now that they've been talking about this, and those two seem to elude them even more over the years. So let's see what comes out of that effort.